Hey guys, welcome to the show. Today we're going to be going over My Two First Loves, Chapter 89, State's Witness. The evidence you need is just beyond your grasp. Can you snatch it before it's too late? So, basically, what happens in this chapter is that Elijah, our father, main character's father, who's a doctor, so he finally is able to save Elijah. And now, as in the last chapter, Elijah said that, like, please save me, and I'm on this back to the straight path. So what we see, like, when we ask him, like, all right, so now give us the proof that we can really that can really help us to put Mr. Jennings in his right place, to prove that Mr. Jennings is guilty and he's doing illegal stuff. Now Elijah says, like, what's in it for me? Now that question, like, everyone's mouth was agape. Like, are you kidding me? Like, we saved you, and you said yourself that you were gonna get back to the straight path, but he said that I'm not doing it. So now he proposes first Noah a little game of card. Then Noah said that no, I'm not gonna do that, because, as I said, like, Noah has history with that game, like how he used to follow his brother. And now we see, like, we have this diamond in our main character. We can play this game and we can get the evidence. So in the first round we see, like, he cheats with the queen, and in the next round we learn, like, we double the bet and we cheat too. So we beat Elijah in his own game, basically. And then, as to what happens next, is that we have this tough choice to make. So, like, we got the evidence after beating Elijah in his own game. Now what we do next? Elijah, do we turn him to the police or do we let him go? So now, as to what we're gonna do, so first Mason and Noah, they say, like, we let him go. Now why? Because they know, like, if now they turn Elijah to the police, he is first wounded, he can't just run away, can't do anything. So the police is probably there. The police are probably, they're gonna hurt him. They're gonna hurt Elijah. And Mason, Noah, they saw it firsthand, and Noah experienced it, and Mason knows, like, how does it feel to be brutally tortured by the police and how bad they are. So at this point, Ava and Mackenzie, they are saying, like, we should turn Elijah to the police. So now you get to decide, like, what you want to do. So I thought that it would be good to not turn him in. Like, we had discussion, like, why no, if you played the diamond scene, we get this discussion with Noah, like, why did you steal the Winter Wonderland money? So Noah replies that, I was back to get a degree and to get back on the straight life. But, like, he said, like, he was back, but everybody was like, oh, look, criminal is back, dude is out of jail. Like, what happened with Noah? Like, but it's the reality. I'm not saying what he did is right, but that's the reality. When he was coming back to the real life, you can have your doubt. You could have said, like, he's not ever back, but why are you so first in the first place? You're just saying, like, he's bad, because at first place we thought they were right, we were right, but a lot of people, including Lauren, everybody said, and a lot of other people that we don't know in this story, but that's the story. They said, like, oh, dude served in jail, now he is back in the straight life. That's not true. He's bad as bad. Once a thief, always a thief. So this kind of things they say. So that's one thing he said, like, I wanted to turn a new leaf, but I couldn't because of that. So now that's a very interesting thing to me. Like, again, My Two First Loves is doing a wonderful job. It's doing a wonderful job to show this. So I felt at that moment, like, I still am not saying, like, it's not Elijah's fault, because I know, like, personal agencies are really important. Like, as a person, you need to you say, like, enough is enough, I'm going to change. So if you think you're going to change, there is nobody that can suppress you. But I do understand, like, but if you get help, it will be a lot better. So it's not, I'm saying it's all Elijah's fault, but I'm also not saying there is not Elijah's fault. The 90% to 80% Elijah's fault. But also, I'm not denying 20% society's fault, the system's fault, how rigged we are, that fault. So I thought that, and again, Elijah, though he is not willing to give away the evidence for nothing, but he said that he is gonna change, he's gonna turn a new leaf. So at that moment, I thought that if we turn him to the police, there's gonna be very bad consequences, because what we have seen from Noah's case, the police, maybe they're trying to punish the wrong, but the way they do, and it's totally wrong. It's not what people go to prison to change. It's not like these days you don't get hung for a lot of crimes. Like if your crime is so like the worst of the worst crimes you commit, you go to the you are hung. But otherwise you are not, because you get transformed in those places. So but the treatment by the police is just not right in some cases. I'm not saying all of the cases, but in some cases it's just totally wrong. So I felt like if we let Noah Elijah go, he is gonna go. We're gonna let him off the hook. And now he said like he's gonna choose the right path. That's good if he chooses that. Now if he doesn't, he's probably gonna come across this scenario again, and we won't be there to save him that time. So that would be his own destiny he's gonna write. So I think we are giving Elijah one last option, that one last chance that a lot of people don't get, and he's getting this chance, and it's up to him what he's going to do. So I think there was a lot of thought process that went into these chapters, and I really liking how these makers and writers of My Two First Loves, they're designing all those things. And at the end we got the evidence on Mr. Jennings, but it's quite hard to understand. Like it doesn't really connect. Like there are dirts, those are proofs, but they don't really accuse Mr. Jennings of what we try and accuse him of. So what we can do here is basically that we are guessing that probably Mr. Jennings is not the only one. There's probably another one. So now, as to who is that, this story, you won't believe me. I kid you not. This is getting very better. This is getting very better. Let me know, guys, what your opinion is, what you did with Elijah. Did you turn him in, or did you give him another chance? And as to why you did that, explain. Let's talk in the comment section. This is very interesting topic, and this is very real issue in terms of our daily lives. And this is really, they are choices, they're they're representing a very serious issue in a very good manner. I would give him that. I would give him that. So guys, let's talk about that, and let me know about what you think, and stay tuned for more on My Two First Loves and My Two First Loves and other books. Lots to come this month, next year, and specifically this Christmas week and next year January's Choices Insiders. This is pretty big. So it's gonna be Friday, January 1st or January 2nd. There's going to be a blog post, or there's going to be one insider, and that's going to be really interesting. So stay tuned with me, tuned with Choices, subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon to know about all this stuff, because a lot to come next year, and all this information will come this January. So make sure that you get the video when I make it. If you don't get the insider of Choices, I will make sure to summarize those information and to make a video and upload it for you. So be sure to subscribe and press the notification button so you would get the notification. Thank you guys, stay safe, and let me know what you think about this Choices books that you're playing. Thank you guys.